Meanwhile, the striking Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASUU, is no longer the sole education union in Nigeria's university system. This comes as the federal government registered two unions, namely the National Association of Medical and Dental Academics, NAMDA, and the Congress of Nigerian University Academics, CONUA. Speaking on the development, the Minister of Labour and Productivity, Chris Ngige, explained that the two bodies will exist alongside ASUU. ASUU has been on strike since February 14, 2022, as lecturers of public universities protest unpaid allowances and demand better welfare package from the federal government. Well, to speak more on this, legal experts and public affairs analyst ASUU joins me now. Thank you very much for joining us. What do you make of this latest development between ASUU and the federal government? Is the registration of two new unions a deliberate attempt to whittle down the power of ASUU?
Well, I think that the struggle or the fracas between ASUU has degenerated uncontrollably, and this is a very dangerous phase. This attempt to register two separate pressure groups in the likeness of ASUU to now whittle down the power of ASUU or to displace ASUU entirely, for me, it's not a solution to the problem. I think that this is going to create further problems in future. It is not a solution because what ASUU is asking for is for the federal government to revitalize the institutions and then make it more credible and for it to deliver on the promises to make education better in the country. And what I thought the federal government should do is to negotiate with ASUU out of court and find a lasting solution to this problem so that the children can go back to school. But this type of now registering two different bodies again, with the claim that these bodies have made applications since 2018, and now they are just being granted that leeway to become groups also that will determine what the university should be like and the universities and all that. I think it's not going to go down well, because what this will lead to is it may lead to further breakdown of law and order, because there are some persons who do not believe in ASUU among their members, who feel that if ASUU want to agitate, they can do that without necessarily shutting down the institutions. And there are other schools of thought who believe that if you don't shut down the institutions, the federal government will not listen. And that has been the precedent. So between these two groups now, they are divided, okay? And these new groups that is coming up now are the groups that the federal government want to now negotiate with and then sideline ASUU. That is what it looked like. But where they're going to have problem is whether these two groups will have the spread across all universities in Nigeria. If some universities do not yield to these new groups that are coming up, what happens to those universities? If some universities stay with ASUU and some universities break out to the new group, what will now be the fate? That means you're going to have some universities negotiating with the federal government and the other ones displaced. So I don't think this is a solution to the problem. The children have been at home since February. What we expect from the federal government is if they cannot put down the funds that has been asked for to revitalize the university at once, they can put it down in bits, renegotiate and resign another agreement. But this time, the federal government must be committed to this agreement, because the issues are multifaceted. It's not just the issue of funds only. There are other technical issues around it. But I think that the federal government can look at the problem, like we say in our local parlance, that when trees fall on trees, you take up the one that is on top before you get to the one under. Let the federal government discountenance these two groups. That is you see, because when we go this way, it is the ground that will suffer. The students are the ones that will suffer. The masses are the ones that will suffer. So it is not a good thing to say that you are now going to have multiple groups along the way, and then you're not going to say how ASUU and you're still going to have peace. Two rams cannot drink water from the same bucket at the same time. there must be clash. So to avoid this clash and to make sure that we have a formidable front in our university structure and system, let ASUU remain, let the federal government step in, let the federal government do what it ought to do to enable the universities go back, to enable the lecturers go back to the classroom and give the Nigerian youths the desired education that they require as a matter of law. It is the legal right of the Nigerian youth to have education, higher education, to have education at all levels. So this is what is required of us, and not the creation of more pressure groups within the system.
Well, indeed, legal expert and public affairs analyst ASUU, thank you very much for your time and your contribution on the matter.